Hello, everybody. We're excited to greet you guys for week 3 of the Maple Leafs at the Highlanders. This is in Arsenal, so people are scared that this is going to be a repeat of the preseason, but I'd like to say otherwise.
Yeah, definitely. Things have changed, and not for the better for the Highlanders these past 3 weeks. With the loss of Brandon and the current starters being Dashi and Jason, the Maple Leafs have a legitimate shot.
Time to start, bro.
What's up, boys? Least annoying voice pack here.
Alright, here we are. They're now starting, and immediate engagement. Oh my goodness. Absolutely tragic there for Bacon as he fell. Griffin, what are your takes?
Well, that's not the best start for the Maple Leafs, but we do see Train jump out to the early start. As there's an engagement here. And it's a 2v1, but Jason still gets the kill on Train and gets the kill on Bacon. A nice double kill there.
Well said there, Griffin. With the with the Maple Leafs jumping out 5, well, not I'd say jumping out for Bacon, but with Train jumping out 5 against J-Sands 4, it's something that I'd like to see here. Who's going to be the player of the game?
Well, right now it's looking like either Jason or Train, as Bacon, who's supposed to be really the Arsenal player for these Maple Leafs, has been lagging behind a little bit, but here we see him take second. And both of the Maple Leafs are ahead of both the Highlanders.
7-5 to 4-2. A lot of people were predicting that this would be the first game the Highlanders lose. If the Maple Leafs can win this and win next week, and the Highlanders go on a 2-game losing streak, the Maple Leafs will make the championship under great odds against them. Something that would be definitely
are still alive through this Maple Leafs team. Oh, but Jason takes the lead here as he gets a kill on Train.
With the scoreline now being 8-8-5-4, with the Highlanders being 8-4 and the Maple Leafs being 8-5.
Between
the
and what? Train gets a kill on Jason. I think we see Dashi pushing in and getting the kill on Train.
A big storyline tonight was the fact that the Highlanders did cut Brandon in favor of Dashi, and it is exciting to see. Well, it was an excitement for any Maple Leafs fan, if there were any still, after week 2.
It doesn't seem to be working out here a whole lot, as Dashi is in last place with 7. And the scores are 9-9, 8-7, with the lead currently tied.
I have to say, though, even if it is 7, he's been performing. It's hard to say he hasn't been putting in an effort, as even though he's in last, he's only 2 behind the next contender, though. But with the Maple Leafs in control of the map, let's see if these Highlanders can get back onto it. Jason taken down. Something that seems to be bad here is that the Highlanders just don't seem to be communicating.
I know, this is not what we wanted to see in our preseason game. They were communicating amazingly.
Chemistry up to the roof. But now, apparently, before the game, Jason mentioning that he'd only knew Dashi for literally 1 hour, and his exact quotes saying that. Talking to Dashi in the pregame and saying to Dashi, hey, why didn't you come to training? I've literally only known you for 1 hour. This is not exact, but a relative idea.
And Jason get killed there.
Jason and Dashi have not been performing the best. You'd think that with Dashi using his Valkyrie, making the Valkyrie the main part of his profile, I think he'd be trying to put it to good use. He's not really respecting the Valkyrie.
Jason has been stuck. He was at 9 for a little bit, just got to 10. But they've really been stuck here for a long time as he gets killed again by Train. Train now at 18. The scores again are 18, 13, 10, 10, with the Maple Leafs both in ahead of both Highlanders. And Dashi's now caught back up to Jason.
Not exactly something you want to hear as your team's falling behind and one of your players catch up to their own teammate. Jason jumping up to 11, but not a good look here. 19-16, or now 2016, ironic, to 11-10.
This is just really unbelievable. Like, Had you ever thought that it's possible the Highlanders could lose a game in Arsenal?
That was something that a lot of people said was impossible at the beginning of the preseason, but I'm not going to say that the Highlanders aren't strong in Arsenal anymore, but it definitely isn't their proficiency. I have to say. It was a bad look.
It is a super bad look.
Something that is a good a storyline here that a lot of people are going to be wondering is, why are they resting their starters? Because when they aren't resting their starters simply just weren't there. 11-11 to
Yeah, it
22-21.
is worth
Good lead as they take a major control of the map. Continue.
it is worth to know that these are the backups for this Highlanders team. Their starters Tuber and Joseph both couldn't make tonight's match. So things are looking absolutely horrible for the Highlanders, but it is showing that they aren't invincible as once thought.
Previous prediction. With predictions by Gluteus Maximus Analytics, which previously were 3-1 for the Maple Leafs, 3-1 for the Highlanders, and 2-2 for the Bullets, and 0-4 for the Zacos. Those seem to be looking a lot more, well, how do I say this? A lot more likely than what their predictions were, which was 4-0 Highlanders, 3-1 Bullets, and 1-3 Maple Leafs, and 4 Zacos. I don't mean to be rude to you, Griffin, as you are the owner of Gluteus Maximus Analytics, but, what do you say that you think you made a mistake, or do you think that you were right? I mean, it was...
Well, I still do stand by those predictions, but I am leaning towards my original predictions once more, which is never something I thought I would say. As it is very possible that the Maple Leafs and Highlanders could both go 3-1.
Now,
which is something that...
And back to Trained, 31 with the golden gun, and Bacon at 30. 31-30 to 19-16, not 2016. Again, ironic. 31-30, 21-16. Highlanders do have control of the map. No longer. Train Cat Smuggler with the golden gun kill. Not masterfully, but he is good.
And a dominating first game loss is not how this Highlanders team wanted to start.
Yeah, a blowout. Maybe not as bad as in the preseason here for the Maple Leafs. We'd have to look back. I don't drill those things in my mind, and I doubt Griffin does either, but it is similar.
I don't really.
We'll now be going into intermission as we communicate with the teams. Hello, everybody.
Welcome back. We will be starting this second match here soon, as we did do some quick interviews.
Yeah. Jumping out to a 1-0 lead, which was something that only the Bullets were able to do in Arsenal, but interesting to see here. We are now on beach. Are you excited for this game? For this round, Underground?
I'm very excited, especially to see how the Highlanders recuperate here, as it was noticed in the end of the last game that they were
for me.
making some ground.
Alright.
Some noticeable ground at the end there.
Trained and Bacon coming from what a lot of people would consider a little bit of a suicide area as they go through the tunnel. Works for Mr. Bacon, though. So he catches them off guard, double kill. MP7 headshot and a Monster Carbine kill.
Jumps out to a quick lead there, 3-1-1-1.
Here we are. Fighting
Train
on the
gets a kill on
yards.
Dashy.
And Dashy looking for a bit of a flank here as Jason Dashy pushing. Oh my goodness.
Gets killed by Train though.
Does get killed by Mr. Bacon does get killed by Jason, but eventually it's complete chaos here on the rank as the Highlanders take this back. 4-4-3-2 with the Highlanders having a 4-2 and the Maple Leafs now 5-3.
Almost a complete ball, because they're just killing everywhere. And
Bacon-
Dashy out to a lead here.
Bacon with a good game sense here as he does get a kill on... Nope, sorry. That was
Then they
Jason
both get a
with
train on Jason.
the kill on Bacon. Train.
And then Train with another kill on Dashy.
Yeah. Question for you. With the Highlanders jumping out to a 1-0 lead, do you think this is going to end like what happened with Bullets? Or they end up going down 3-1? Or do you think that they're going to be able to hold on to their lead?
I believe that the Maple Leafs looked very strong in that game 1. I can't imagine that they just lose 3 games in a row. And it does almost seem like that as Trained is at a lead with 9 here, is at 9-6-6-5.
Bacon here falling to last, going at 5. 9-5 to 7-6. Maple Leafs in the lead, but Highlanders. Maple Leafs in the lead. 11-6.
No,
7-6.
It is interesting to note that Bacon was the best player at Arsenal and Trained. A lot of people doubted, but here we've been seeing that Train has been outperforming Bacon. As he gets a kill on Dashy and Jason.
When it came to the draft at the beginning of the season, Bacon was considered Wims as the top player, but now with Wims a free agent after him getting cut for apparent reasons off the field, or, well, off the game. I'm confused. I want to see what happens here for Bacon. He's been a motivational figure for his team, as he's always stayed positive and always tried to be happy about what's happening, but he's been performing his best. I wouldn't say Trained is carrying, but he definitely has been showing more.
Definitely.
Bacon did recuperate at the end of that last game, so I'm interested to see how he does here. But I think it's safe to say the Highlanders are performing way better than they did last time.
Absolutely.
Even if they're behind 13-11 to 5-10 to 15-10. Jason getting off guard. Jackson trying to caught from behind. Jason, this is a tough situation. Seems to be stuck on the Spencer Carbine.
And he gets killed by Bacon.
Killed by Bacon.
As Bacon jumps to second.
From the point of view of Jason, it looked like good optimization by Maple Leafs. Right as I said they start performing well, I must have jinxed them. Bacon coming to a lead here with a good streak. 16-15, now 17-15 Maple Leafs against 14-11 Highlanders.
Bacon is now catapulted into the lead here.
Interesting to see. Jason still trying to I wouldn't say put Dash on his back, but he has been outperforming Dashy. 17-16 to 16-11. Dashy pushing the tunnel. Looks like dead meat here. See what Dashy can do. Dashy pushing,
And he
can't
gets
do
killed.
anything with it.
Oh, but Jason, nice double kill there. Oh, sorry, not double kill, just kill untrained.
Double
and
kill
double
now.
kill. Yeah.
A gun that I thought everybody was going to get stuck on, the Mosin Nagant, ended up turning into an easy kill for the 3 people who got killed. 1918 to 18. No, okay, never mind. 1912.
Jason, the lead here, he caught back up to the Maple Leafs.
1918 to 1912.
Here he is in a 2v1 as he gets in the sandcastle.
2019. I can't say that. I can't say that without just immediately thinking of 2019. 2019 to
I know.
1912.
Bacon in the lead now.
2020.
Dashy is really lagging behind here.
We got Pandemics and 1913.
That was a funny joke.
Thank you. Thank you. I value your feedback. 2021, or sorry, 2120, now 2121 to 2015. What happened in 2015?
No one knows. I wasn't yet sentient enough to realize.
Okay. Yeah. 2016, 22-22, 2016. Maple Leafs have been, I wouldn't say losing grip, but
Well, what it seems to really be here is just the fact that Jason, maybe on an individual level, is possibly better than everyone here, but he's just not getting any help from his teammate.
the effort that Jason has been putting in to keep the Highlanders in the game,
It's admirable.
that hard to see. Yes, it is. It's role model worthy, but he is getting Dashy back in the game. Dashy nice double kill. Getting him off the Mosin Nagant. Chris Vector now, and trying to regain control of the map. Can Train do it? Train holds the map for them. No scope kill with the op, and then a kill with the knockoff P90.
And he gets some good kill.
With a no scope of his own with the op, and getting another kill with the fake P90. 27-27, 22-20.
It seems like it seemed like Jason had caught back up, but now he's starting to lag behind again.
Not good.
Let's see if he can catch back up once more.
If the Highlanders do actually lose this game to their division rival, I will be interested to see what the owner will have to say. Trained at 30. Trying to push Golden Gun here. He does have a Winchester. Pushing up.
Now it is important to remember that if both these teams finish 2-2 or 3-1, and that would have to be done probably by the Maple Leafs winning this game. The tiebreaker will be who performed better in the matches, and Jason has been making sure that this isn't a complete blowout. So really, this is still looking good for the Highlanders, as long as it's not a complete blowout. Here we see Trained advance to 30. Gets killed. It's possible Jason can catch back up here.
30-30. Bacon pushing Golden Gun now. Dashy just doesn't know what to do. In a stressed position here.
Oh,
Final weapon!
that's-
Oh, and Trained. Dashy attempting to take him down, but Trained with the win. Impressive win there.
Once more.
We will now be moving into intermission as we communicate for round 3, possibly the final round. Hello, we are back up for round 3, and I was wrong. Not possibly the last round. Bacon with an immediate kill. Here we are on Matrix, by the way. Forgot to mention, I'm going to go over a brief layout of how this is acted. With the request of a 1v1 from the Highlanders, the Maple Leafs obliged, and it is now Mr. Bacon versus Jason. I think it's kind of obvious as to why this was chosen, because Jason was the best performer, and he was the only one who was really putting in an effort on the Highlander side for this week, while both of the Maple Leafs were putting in a presumptuous effort.
Yeah, I believe this is definitely better for the Highlanders here, as Jason was possibly the best performer out of everyone. Well, Bacon gets a kill on him.
2 now, this game has been tight.
3-3.
Game is glue tight, yep. Glued together they are, 3-3.
I believe this will be the closest game out of all the ones we see here.
That is a fair prediction to make. But this will definitely be the most quiet.
Absolutely.
Not much to go over when it isn't complete chaos. Contact, Mr. Bacon jumping out, 2 kills, 5-3. That intermission was quite long, but the next intermission will be longer, as it will be the breather. As all players get a breather for quite a bit. 5-4, Jason. And a nice headshot there. Probably useless.
Kills on Bacon. Still very tight.
This is the Highlanders' not one chance, but it is definitely going to be their first chance, seeing by how the other 2 games went, to, well, get back in the game.
Yeah, I don't know if we go back to the 2v2s if the Highlanders have any sort of chance.
Down 2-0 in matches. Highlanders do want to try to keep it tight. 7-5 here.
7-6.
7-6.
7-7.
So, Griffin, what are your takes on how the Maple Leafs have been performing this season, which is, I'd say, a little bit lackluster?
Well, this game could be a massive turnaround for them. They lost the Week 1 game, which many, including Gluteus Maximus Analytics, predicted that they would win, and that was at home, and then they obviously beat the Zacos, but that was via concession, so if they win here, this could be their first legitimate win.
Yeah, noticeable to see, as in the preseason, it was a crushing defeat, and in the Week 1 of the regular season, it was another crushing defeat. 1-1 here off of a forfeit win isn't exactly the best record, not the most favorable record that people want to see, coming from a team that was supposed to look promising. This team is definitely filled with the most potential talent out of all of the teams.
Definitely. The talent that hasn't been really performing.
Yeah.
So it is great to see, for them at least, here, that talent is showing through. But still, we see Jason with a 10-8 lead.
Jason does take the lead here. Something that isn't something that you want to see here. Another thing that tripped Bacon up, noticeably, was in the preseason was the fact that there was a lot of stress that came with playing, but a lot more stress as he added it onto it himself. Not to mention he's on a pretty noticeably bad gun. Jason with a solid gun in the AUG, Stayer AUG, and Bacon with a gun that is quite forgettable here.
It's possible we could see Jason pull away with this 3-point differential here.
Oh,
But Bacon still gets the kill on him with even the worst gun.
also one of the worst guns in the game, not holding Bacon back.
And it's another kill, so he's tightening it back up. Jason's still with the lead, though. Possible he could tie it up here.
2 no-shots.
And he does, and takes the lead back. This has been a relatively swingy game.
The lead not swinging that much, but it's definitely been high stake. Jason looking in the wrong direction. I wouldn't say he's stuck on it, but he hasn't been performing well with the Stayer Og.
Yeah, Bacon now on a 4-gun streak here. 4-kill streak here.
The spice up our... I do want to ask you, are there any takes that you just didn't see? Are there any things that the Maple Leafs or the Highlanders have been doing that you just didn't see coming? Something that you didn't report on because you think it wouldn't have been something that would have happened, or you just overlooked it entirely?
Well, definitely the fact that Trained was performing better than Bacon. That's definitely been the most surprising thing for me these past 2 games. Because it's just been talked about so much that Bacon is solid at Arsenal. And he's sort of proving that here with a 8-kill streak on Jason, but Trained has been showing that he's been really outplaying Bacon throughout these past couple matches.
Bacon.
That was a 9-kill streak.
This is looking grim for Jason.
Jason really needs to get back into this game. He's been stuck at 11 for a really long time now.
And the arm.
Oh, he finally breaks it. This could be looking promising for Jason now as he tries to take this momentum with him.
I do have to say though, I don't think this momentum streak is going to start with this gun. Arguably, another one of the worst guns in this game, the Springfield classic World War I gun. Not something people like to see in their hands when they're playing this game. Bacon's hyping himself up. Is he hyping himself up, or is he holding a corner? Moving in quickly, finding his target. 20-12. On deck, this is definitely to Jason's advantage, but he doesn't use it.
Still gets killed.
Bacon at 15, he's gonna be able to. He's not gonna move for the health kit, so here's a one-shot. Oh, and a nice kill.
Finally.
This is
Another kill for Jason.
This is a gun now that I could see J-Sam performing with. The M3A1 grease gun, my bad. Now the Scar H, is he gonna scope in with it? Or he is gonna scope in. Oh, looking at the wrong angle. Can't find him. And no! 5 health for Mr. Bacon. Finding a way to get the kill. 22-14. I have to say, this game, their lead has been, or at least the point differential has been cut in half. Or not, what choice of words? The point differential is not the nicest to Jason, but he does get a kill there with the Scar. Now with the MP7. He is trying to find another kill.
Claw himself back into this game.
Looking at the wrong angle. Bacon's the not necessarily good gun in the Hush Puppy. Oh my god!
When he gets off the Hush Puppy.
I don't think this round has been more of a battle of your game sense and game knowledge. Well, I'd say overall this has been a battle of your game sense over anything. And Bacon has definitely been showing that he has a lot more game sense than Jason.
Well, with a little bit of a new player to Arsenal, it is reasonable to see that Bacon has the better game sense.
I can't confirm if he's new, but
He started playing,
he did start playing by preseason.
yeah.
That was the first time he ever played?
That wasn't the first time he played. Like, he started playing that day.
Oh. I have to say, I'm impressed. He's improved.
Yeah.
If he's improved that much, and he was able to put, like, Dashi, who's been playing the game for, like, forever, like,
that was his first time back to playing Arsenal for, like, years.
After a while? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's definitely gotten himself. This looks grim here for Bacon as now Jason has a
Necessarily.
legitimate chance here to make a comeback as Bacon is now stuck on the Mosin Nagant. 3 noticeably bad guns here. The Springfield, the Hush Puppy, and the Mosin Nagant. Jason has definitely been putting effort to try and come back. Off the Winchester now. Things are looking
Now
up.
cutting the lead just to 5.
Things are looking up now. 26-21. That was previously 21 to 16.
The biggest lead for Bacon, I believe, was not 10. I believe it was 10.
Being up 10, now only up 5. Now only up 4. After a nice headshot there. This is the Highlanders. What seems to be the Highlanders' only chance to get morale back, and it might have just been wiped away with that.
Well, he's on the Hush Puppy now, and we saw Bacon was able to get off the Hush Puppy.
Oh my goodness, that was incredible. That was a
Both
legitimately
players.
great shot.
Both players getting off the Hush Puppy almost immediately.
That headshot was clean. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna try to lie. Man, you think that okay? Jason now with a better
Well,
gun
again on
situation.
Bacon. 24-27, the lead only now at 3.
It'll be safe to say that even if Bacon wins, it won't be by lack of effort. Oh, looking the wrong way. Bacon with a legitimate chance to kill him. It's not easy to say who has the better gun, as especially in the situation here, it looks like Bacon has the advantage. Showing that
And he does kill Jason.
showing that he uses that as using the advantage to his advantage. And getting off the
Once
EBR with
more.
relative impunity. At 29, he is definitely gonna start making a push for the golden gun. This is a firefight here. Reloading at the wrong time. is Jason.
32.
Bacon off the P90. And now on the Spencer. Jason trying to get off the Monster Carbine here. Definitely hiding back because he finding a kill here with the carbine.
Jason trying to get back into this.
Killed the
He
MK.
cuts lead back down to 4. See if we can get it. Ever since Bacon started pulling away, the closest lead he's had is 3. And here we
Getting off the
are again
nose
back
of the
at 3.
gun. No scope headshot. Oh, and a kill here with the. There's a chance for the Highlanders. Do not count them out. Putting in a major
The
effort.
lead has been for a while.
Jason trying to make this game as competitive as possible after being down 10. After what it looked like was being able to have an easy take to just write him off the board. Jason now trying to take his chances. And getting off the Spencer carbine here. Bacon
Now on the
finally.
golden gun.
Bacon with good aim. Just needs to find him. Missing! And he missed the first shot. Second shot, he won't miss. He missed! Did he miss or
Is
did
it-
he just not fire?
I don't
I
know.
can't tell what it was, but it was either poor aim or hesitation. But
Oh,
that
but
time,
he-
no poor aim and no hesitation here, as Bacon will take the win.
He now leads 3-0. The Maple Leafs
Highlanders,
leads
though.
3-0.
Highlanders, great effort. Jason showing why he got put in as a starter for this game, but, you know, other things, it's not exactly a great look for the Highlanders, though, after what seemed to be an invincible super squad. Not on
Well,
3-0.
Bacon pulled out to a 10-game lead there, and there was really nothing Jason could do to claw back. He did cut it down to 2, but inevitably Bacon still won.
We'll be moving into intermissions now after a good note by. And hello, everybody. We're here. Let's play. Here we are, round 4. Highlanders down 3-0. They're gonna have to pull a miracle.
Dashy jumps out to an early lead here. 3 kills.
Dashy performing better right now than a lot of people would say he has the rest of the game. And he's nice as good, I could say that.
That was savage. But Bacon steals the lead from him.
Never
as
again.
he gets.
And the nice
as he gets
savage. Oh, and Jason looking at the wrong guy. Oh, here he is. Oh, and he's going for the melee. Oh, the first melee tonight. Melee battles. And no!
Possible.
And
Never
what
again.
Looks like was going to be the first and possibly the last melee tonight. Turned into fresh meat for Bacon. 5-4 for the Maple Leafs here, and 4-2 for the Highlanders. The Highlanders need to put something together here as they are down 3-0. Highlanders, the Maple Leafs do have a chance here to force match point. 7-4.
Jason lagging behind here in the early stages is before we had seen that he was the best performer from not only the Highlanders but possibly in the
What people would
maybe
say
a
the entire
little-
game. He's been putting in a great effort.
yeah.
Especially with a teammate that he's only known for so long, who, from what I've heard, hasn't really exactly been communicating.
They are really falling far behind here. It is 11-7, 4-2.
Trying with the kill here on.
Jason has not been getting anything going. Stuck at 2.
Headshot there, and a nice headshot again. You might have just put a jinx on his name. 2 great headshots to get revenge on 2 people that were dominating him in Arsenal.
See if he can turn this into a little bit of momentum.
Oh, and a jump down here for Bacon. Works.
He gets killed by Bacon, and Bacon gets a double kill.
Bacon 2 kills with the fake P90 and the MK18.
Now it is worth it to note that this is the first time Bacon has been performing better than trained in these 2v2s. Maybe that it's possible that 1v1 really gave him a lot of confidence and really rocked Jason, as he is really not performing.
Pushing up. Oh, sorry, Dash is pushing up. Jason with a good kill to start, getting off the deagle. Train holding position, trying to stall out so Bacon can get back. No, never mind. Playing a little aggressive, seeing Dashy moving away. What? One moment.
Jason with the kill on Bacon, but Train kills him back. And Dashy kills Bacon. It is now 16-13, 7-6. But Train gets a kill on Dashy. And Bacon on Jason. So these Maple Leafs are still pulling out to this massive lead. And it is worth it to note that if the Maple Leafs can do this again, get a massive blowout, it's possible that they could get favorable tiebreakers. Jason killed once more by Train.
Because it's not really a popular option on the table to say that the Zockers are going to be able to beat the Highlanders in week 4 at CSGO. But the Maple Leafs will have to put in a major effort if they want to.
They will have to beat the Bullets. It will be, I believe, away?
No, it's going to be a home game.
It'll be at home.
That will be an interesting game to watch, I have to say. With rumors going around that it is going to be
On R6?
6E's, you're right. rumors saying that it will be on Rainbow Six Siege, which will be an entertaining game to watch, as this will be the first time that Chaos will show his real potential in this league. Playing a little CSGO, and not playing the best, but...
Why is...
What?
Oh, okay, never mind.
And after being told explicitly that you probably have to get a score over 10 if you want to have favorable chances in the championship, they've seemed to not have taken my word to heart, as they're now down 26-18, 9-9.
This is really not looking good for the Highlanders, and it's even possible that the tiebreakers here could be unfavorable.
Kenny? No. Oh.
He really just needs to push over, I would say even possibly 15.
This is bad. This is a horrible look for the Highlanders.
Would you say that that 1v1 really shook J-San's confidence? Is that what we're seeing here? Boosted the confidence of Bacon. He does get over 10, but still a lackluster performance from this Highlanders team.
Beats 10.
Guess you're right, yeah.
I just wanted that to be known.
Dashy at 10 too.
28, 25.
Bacon now at 28. 29. Bacon now. Dashy pushes over 10 before J-San. And Bacon now on the golden gun.
The effort, I have to say, though, probably will be in vain. Oh, Bacon missing the first shot. Trend on the final level now. Let's see who will take the win. Bacon probably pushing.
Full performance from this Highlanders team. Possibly one of the worst we've ever seen in Arsenal.
Okay. 31, 11-10, 4 up. Terrible look here for the Highlanders as we move into an intermission phase. With us now in match point, I'll be excited to commentate possibly the final round.
I gotta start the stream.
Wow, you guys are gonna win.
Alright. What's your final testimony? Or what
Do you guys Connor? Do you think
Yes.
what's his name again? I already forgot it. That's how little of chemistry we have.
Dashy.
Yeah, Dashy. Do you think he's gonna stay on the roster?
No, I'm gonna be honest. I'm disappointed in Dashy. Dashy was not all these. I'm gonna be honest here. I'm mad with Dashy. Dashy is not the replacement for Brandon. Brandon was cut, and then we needed someone to play, so we signed Dashy. Dashy, if you were in this VC, you would know he single-handedly lost us the game. He bull rushed the players. He didn't communicate. He screamed at Jason. It was just awful the
I
whole
had to
time.
take it the whole time.
A lot of kills that the other team got could have been avoided if he wasn't bull rushing in open areas.
Of course, he was helping a little bit with insiders.
But really,
big
I think
fallout.
the real reason we lost is that it's just the facts. This was not our starting players. Our
Yeah.
starting players had to go. If we had our starting players with, star player Joseph and Tumber, we could have won. I know
By the
Jason
way-
was going to play anyway, but I don't think it would have been as. I don't think it would have been a crushing defeat if we had the players we needed.
Yeah.
I do have one question for you guys. Actually, I have two.
I was actually going to ask him a question too. So
No,
you ask
ask
your
your
two questions first, and I'll ask.
Okay.
No, you two. You go first. You're the commissioner.
Take it with a grain of salt, however you want. I'm just gonna say it in a flat tone. After being conceived a super team, and now going down 2-1 and being tied with a division rival, what's your opinion? Do you think that it's safe?
As I said, this does not reflect our team whatsoever. I would much rather Dashi not have played than he played. Because I'm going to be honest, if Dashi didn't play and it was Jason and Tumber or Jason and Yosef, we could have won. Or if it was Yosef and Tumber, we would have won.
For context, for anybody who wasn't watching, the game was called at 4-0 because players are tired. There's no backups for the Highlanders, and the game already looked unsalvageable. So that's currently what's up.
How do you think it would have panned out if it was 1v1 with Jason the whole time? Do you think it would have been a lot closer?
That's
or-
an interesting question.
I think it would have been closer because I'm going to be honest, Dashi ruined the game, as I said.
We did see in that 1v1 it was very close. It was 20. Jason got to 29.
It's very close. You know what? I think a lot of what the loss could be chalked down to is the map. Matrix was not Jason's map, and clearly I made a mistake in choosing that map.
Actually, it was Dashi who was pushed for it, but yeah.
Well, Dashi pushed exactly. Did you see what I mean?
You think Dashi will even last to week 4?
No. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to keep him around. I'm just not going to sign him. I'm going to ignore him. I think his career in the TFL, it's done. It's over. He's not meant for the TFL.
He doesn't really take any accountability. Either way, what question I want to ask my manager?
Mm-hmm.
Did my game just crash anyway? All right. Do you believe?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the real issues with your performance, in the end, it was a few things that can easily be fixed with practice. It
Yep.
was mainly just the occasional standing there, which happened a few times where you just stood there. A little bit more well aware, looking around a bit more and switching to your melee a bit more. And I think in the end, you could probably replace either Yosef as Tumber as our Arsenal starters.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Like in the pregame, following up to the pregame, I was claiming to the commissioners that I was practicing a lot. When really, the whole practice I had the whole month was the 1 hour pregame because I had like a lot of stuff going on with football, traveling. But now that my season's over, I could focus way more on the TFL.
Good to hear. So, Honda, do you think that this loss in Arsenal, which, looked impossible before, do you think it reflects at all on this team and the direction this team is going, or do you think this was just a fluke?
Well, I don't know if you actually heard me just a few
I
minutes
did.
ago,
I
but I
did.
just said no.
Yeah.
Okay, another question
Yeah, dude's
I
frustrated.
is, Connor, after seeing Jason going from a kind of throwaway player that looks like he wasn't even going to get signed to seeing like his potential kind of getting unlocked now, are you kind of happy to see that? Are you happy to see that your
I'm going to be
team's-
happy to see. I'm going to be honest. I was starting to doubt his position on the team. We had Brandon, but ever since Brandon left after... because I'm going to say something right now. Brandon was not a bad player skill-wise at all. I think if Brandon was in this game, we would have had a better chance of winning. The problem is he needs to learn to actually be quiet. Because I'm going to be honest.
Availability.
Exactly. Because if he talked a lot of smack, and I'm going to be honest, he had a high chance of getting kicked out of the league at some point.
I even told you it in school, Commissioner. He's a dick.
I did hear that. So now
Yeah.
I have. So going back to the seeing your potential unlock, has J-Fan's chemistry is your not just J-Fan, but with your team as a whole, has the chemistry formed up, not including Dashi or Wins? Has your team been able to work together promisingly?
I think our team's been able to work together. I want to be honest. There's not really a lot to go off with Jason. He hasn't been in that many games. But from what we saw in the preseason, he communicated pretty well. The rest of our team is pretty united. I think we have a lot of... And now that we have that... You're going to send me that film. We're going to be starting film sessions. Oh my God.
Nice.
We're gonna be starting film sessions soon. It's gonna be crazy.
Finally.
Crazy to see how much how.
I do want to point out the one mistake that my commissioner made. Everything else was beautiful. Taking out a liability, bringing in someone who could have some potential. But the one thing you should have done, Connor, was replace Brandon earlier if you were gonna do it.
I'm gonna be honest. Originally, I was just not gonna re-sign him, but at this point, I needed a player quickly.
Yeah, I understand your desperation. One reason that our chemistry was so off is that he's only been a part of the team for 3.5 hours.
Yeah, and that's Maximus.
Yeah,
Those idiots.
Like
They're like,
yeah.
oh, Dashy's the replacement for Brandon. And I'm gonna be honest. You're a glutey.
You're not in our group chat.
Gladius Maximus Analytics never said that.
Okay. Hold on.
I want to go back into which.
Oh, he was immediately replaced by Dashy.
Yeah, because he was replaced.
He wasn't the replacement. He was the backup. Because
Bro.
What verb would you use for that? What verb would you use?
I would use.
Hey, really quick. Can you let Bacon up? I want to see what he has to say because I really like the match. But can you guys let Bacon up?
All right, finishing notes, Condon.
Finishing notes. All in all, this does not reflect on our team. Dashy is a terrible player. Thank you, Scott and Leslie.
We appreciate your time. Time to move up. Time to move the Maple Leafs up. Leslie, I can't believe he leaked our names. Anyways, so what's your opinion after being considered written off for the championship? What's your opinion on getting a crushing win over your division rival?
I am personally very excited about this one. I feel like we finally have a chance to, really prove our team. And I will say that entire game was that Jason 1-1 was really, really tight. And I will say, Jason, you are a great player. I don't really get the Dashy hate. I thought he was pretty alright that whole game. I didn't really notice him not being. But it's I don't know anything about your team, so it's not my choice.
All right, for Train now. What's your opinion on seeing, as you are the GM and captain of your team? What's your opinion on seeing Bacon perform?
What does that mean? Does that just mean
James,
like
the general
captain?
manager, like you own the team. What's your opinion on seeing Bacon?
no.
I'm not okay. I know there's a difference between general manager and owner, but in the TFL there isn't. I don't have enough people to do that.
Yeah.
Anyways, so Trained. What's your opinion on seeing Bacon pull out a win in the 1v1?
I am very proud of him.
Yeah.
I am so glad that I traded. What's his name? Toomber, yeah, that guy. I am so glad I traded Toomber for Bacon. He is such a good pal.
Yay!
A final question. Okay. A final question I need to ask you all is, I'm gonna ask this to the other team too, so I'm gonna bring them up to the stage just real quick. I want to hear everybody's individual thoughts. So nobody talk yet. So
Liam likes stick.
I
Chill out.
He just said no one talk.
I'll be right back, guys.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, you're moving off. You fell off, dude. You fell off. All right. Trained. Are you enjoying the league? Is it fun?
Yeah. To be honest, I did not want to play today. I was trying to play Resident Evil with my dad, and then I'm forced to get on an Arsenal tourney.
Hey, you didn't. Hey, you weren't forced. You weren't forced. It was all from free will. All right. Thank you for your
consent.
Thank you for your
Promise.
All right, Bacon.
Yes.
Have you enjoyed the league? Has it been fun?
Relating to like FPS games in a long, long time. I will say it's been sad with a lot of the forfeits that happened during the matches. If that was, I know there's no way to really fix that problem, but if there was a way to fix that problem, I think that would be a good. I think that'd be a good way to improve the league. But otherwise, it's just really fun. I've had fun with all the players I played with, even in not my yeah, I can't speak.
Team.
Even sorry, I'm dyslexic. Even in my not so good, I still feel like I had a lot of fun. It was nice interacting with the other players, and yeah, I feel like we really have a chance to, get onto the championships, and who knows, maybe even win the whole thing.
Happy to see your confidence. All right.
Thank you.
I'm gonna move Jason up, ask him his things, and then I'll ask Connor. All right, Jason, what have you enjoyed the league and have you had fun?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, Conda, since you're the GM of currently the best performing team in the league, have you been having fun and have you been enjoying the league?
I have, but there's been some hardships. I don't know if you know this, but I recently had to blackmail Gluteus Maximus. Sorry, Gluteus Analytics. I've had to blackmail them because, they've done some stuff in the past. It includes children.
What? Okay. Okay. This will be moved off, and anybody related to Gluteus Analytics will be getting interrogated after the stream.
I don't.
Do you own Gluteus Analytics, Undergrowth?
No, I sold that.
Oh, you sold it 6 days ago. All right.
Yeah.
We had a great time. Jason, any finishing thoughts? No, actually, you were the wrong person to invite up to the stage. No.
Yes, Dick.
Okay. Bacon, what are your guys' finishing thoughts? What is everybody's finishing thoughts before we end the stream?
Well, George Washington Carver said.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest.
Abraham Lincoln said, "I walk in black men's blood."
Scott, I'm gonna be honest. Leslie did not sell it. He touches.
Who is Leslie?
I don't. And you had to leak my name too.
I just think our trained just screamed, "Who is Les?" And then he got